let's go ahead to configure our pages. So we are going to start with a sign up page. So I'll come to my sign up page and I'll double click on my sign up object over here. So what we have over here is a custom field, and we are not interested in that part. Let's come to our destination page. So when I click on the sign up, which page should I be taken to? So we should create a page for our destination page over here. So let me just go ahead and create a page. So I'll come to my site manager and let me just clone this one, and let me just put this and bring it under the site, and that is a sign up page. I'm just going to change the name of this one to verification. Now I'm going to get rid of this. Let me just get rid of this as well. I've copied a test for my final project. I'm just going to paste it over here. It says what? Your account will be created successfully. It says well, your account has been created successfully. Please check your email, blah blah blah. Now we don't really need that. We have some sort of property or some option over here. It says well, your page will be redirected in 10 seconds. So let's take a look at how to go about the page redirect. So let's right click on an empty space, go to page properties and come to miscellaneous. And when you come to miscellaneous, there's redirect over here. So we are going to change this to page on this project, and we are going to select the index project. So we are going to select the login page. So if this page is being redirected, it's going to take us to the login page, and it is going to access to login. And how long should this take? So this is going to be about 10 seconds. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on OK over here. Now we are done with the verification page. Now let's come back to the sign up page and let's link this to its respective page. So I'll come here, and where we have verification page, I'm going to click on the browser icon over here, and I'm going to select the verification page over here. I'm going to do the same for the destination page. So I'm going to set this. Let me just go ahead and copy this, and let me just copy this and put this as an email over here. I'll go ahead and click on OK. Now let me go to the login page, and let me just take a look at what will be required over here. So we have the destination page. So after logging in and we are successful, it should take us to the account home page. So I'm going to click on the browse icon, and I'm going to select this. Now we don't have an error page set, so I'll go ahead and do that. So I'm just going to make a copy of this. That's a clone. I'm going to change this to login error. So let me just right click on it and change this to login error. Now I'll come back to that page, and I'm going to change the text over here to login error, so that if anyone arrives here, he or she knows that there's a problem. So he or she has to take a look at what has to be corrected. So this is the login error page. Now I'll come back to my login page, and I'm going to link this to the login error page. So I'll browse over here and select the login error. I'll go ahead and click on OK. Now I'll come back to the login error page, and since this is also a login object over here, the destination page has to be the account home page, and the error page has to be itself. That is the login error page. I'll go ahead and click on OK. Now let's come to the logout page. So the logout page is going to have some text. So anytime anyone logs out, there's going to be this information. A person clicks here, takes the person back to the login page. Now let's go to the password recovery page. So we have here, we are supposed to set a destination page as well as an error page. Let's just duplicate this page, and we are going to use this for the error page. So I'm going to move this here. I'm going to right click on it and set this one to password error. Now I'm going to make a copy again of it. This time around I'm going to make this password recovery success. So password, let me just add a recovery success. Let me just add a recovery here as well. So just make this recovery error. Let me double click on this page, and I'll get rid of this over here. So I'm going to go to my final project, and I'm going to copy a text I'm going to use over here. So I'll paste my text over here, and I'll reposition it in the center of the page. Says what? A recovery link has been sent to your email. In case email is not displaying, please check your spam folder. Please click here to log in. So this should be linked to the login page. So I'll double click and highlight or select this particular text I have here. Come to my my link section, and I'm going to select the login page. I'll go ahead and click on OK. So I'll come back to my password recovery. I'll double click on this. So the destination is going to be the password success, recovery success over here, and the error is going to be the password recovery error over here. I'm going to do the same for here. So let me just come to my error page. I think I made a mistake. Let me just rectify this. Let me copy this, bring it here. Let me just move this in here. Let me cut this from here and let me bring that here. So let me just get rid of this and put this here. Copy this. Let me just cut it. Let me reposition this one. Let me come here and let me just bring my password recovery test here. Let me reposition this here. So let me just do this over here. So double click on it, and the destination page is going to be the password recovery success, and the error page is going to be itself over here. So I'll go ahead and click on OK. Now let me come to my edit profile. So if I edit my profile and it's successful, let's take a look at the options we have over here. So we have the destination page and we have our access denied page. So let me just take a look at how. So we are going to make a copy of this for the access denied page. So we right click on this and let's just change this one to edit profile denied. So we make another copy. Let me just make another copy over here, and that's going to be the destination. So edit profile destination page. I'll go ahead and get rid of this object I have over here and get rid of this test here. Now I'll come back here and I'm going to change this to edit profile denied. Let me just expand my test here a little bit and reposition it. Now I'll come back to my edit profile page and I'll double click on this over here. So the access denied page is going to be this particular page I have over here, and the success or destination page is going to be the page I have set over here. Now I'm going to go to the destination page and I'm going to copy a test for my final project, which I'm going to paste over here. So let me just paste this over here. It says edit profile success. You have successfully edited your account profile. Please click here to continue. So in this case, I'm going to change the link over here to the account home page. So let me just change this to page in this project and select the account home page. So right after I edit my profile and I click here, it should take me back to my account home. So that is for the edit profile. Let me come to the edit profile denied and let me just do same. So this is going to be the denied page and this is going to be the destination page. I'll go ahead and I'll click on OK. Now let's come to the change password. So I come to the change password, and when I double click over here, I have an option for change that is destination page. So if I change the password and it's successful, it should give me some form of information. So I'm going to duplicate this page. I'll make it a sub page over here. So let me just right click on it and change the name to change password. So change password, and I'm going to that is success over here. So I double click on it and make sure I get rid of this as well. I'll come to my final project and I'll make copy a test and I'm just going to paste it over here. It says you have successfully changed your account password. Please click here to log in with your new password. So let me just highlight on this test and I'm going to select the login page. So I'll go ahead and I'll click on OK. So I think we are done. We have created our various respective pages over here. Let's just make sure we've done that. And, we have our account homepage. We have our sign up homepage. Okay, so we are supposed to create a master page for the account homepage. So let's just come to our website and create a new page over here. So let's just make this account _ master page. So let's just make this account master page. Now I'll double click on this. I'll come to my toolbox. I'll switch to my advanced set of tools and I'm going to click on my layer to expand this a little bit. Make sure I get rid of my border I have here. I'll go ahead, click on OK. I'll expand this to fit the entire width of the page. Then let me just reduce the height a little bit. Now I'll come to my toolbox, scroll to my login set of tools. I'm going to look for that is logout. So the logout button. I'll put my logout button over here. I'll also look for the user account name. So let me just look for the user account name. that is the login name over here. So if I log in, the name that is going to appear is going to be this one. I'll come back to my toolbox, and this time around I'm going to look for a test. Let me just go to my standard set of tools. I'll click on test, and I'm going to make this one, that is edit profile. Let me just move this here. Let me reduce the size of it a little bit. Let me just position it over here, move it to the top a little bit, and let me link this to the edit profile page. So I'll select my edit profile page. I'll go ahead and make another copy of this, paste it here, change this to change password. So I'm going to change this one to change password. So I'll go ahead and let me just link this to the appropriate page. I'll go ahead and select change password. So this change password. I'll go ahead and click on OK. Let me just reposition them well. Now let me come to my toolbox, come to my advanced set of tools. I'll click on my content placeholder. I'll draw over here. Let me just expand this a little bit. Let me just make a footer over here. So let me just paste this here and get rid of the objects and it. So let me just delete this, and delete this as well. Now come back to my account home page, and I'm supposed to put some form of restriction on this page. So I'll come back to my toolbox, scroll to the login set of tools. This time around I'm going to use single page protect, or I can use protect page. So I'm going to go ahead and use protect page. So I'll click on it, draw over here, and let's take a look at the options available in this. So I'll double click on this, and we have over here access denied page. So if I don't have a user account, or I'm not having an access, or I don't have authority or any privileges to access this particular page, anytime I try to either copy the link and paste it in the browser to come to or arrive at this page, I should be taken to a denied page. So I'm going to select, that is the login page. I'm supposed to have a user account that I'm supposed to log in with before I arrive at this page. And if I want to specify some users that are going to be allowed to have access to this page, I can go ahead and specify those users over here. So I'll go ahead and click on OK. I think that is that. Let's go ahead and publish our project and take a look at how it is going to look like. But before we go ahead and publish it, I think we didn't talk about something very important over here. Let's come back to our sign up page, and let's take a look at this. Now when you double click on your sign up object or any of the login tools objects over here, there's a section that talks about the database. So the database, as I said earlier, we are going to use the flat file, but we are supposed to create this particular database which we are going to use in our project. By default, if you start your project, this is what you get over here. It says users DB. So we are supposed to create this database and make it available in our project. So go ahead and click on create. Now when you click on create, it's going to give you a file name. So we are going to stick to the users db.php. Now when you hit on next, you are supposed to specify this particular database you are creating on a domain. So you should have your website configured to a domain. And when you are done, all you need to do is to click on next, and it is going to go ahead to create the user DB on your domain for you. In my case, I have already created a database file, so I'm not going to go ahead to I'm not going to go ahead and complete this process. So I'm done here. All I need to do is to click on OK, and let's go ahead and publish our project. So I'll hit on the publish, and I'm going to look for the login tool. So let me publish it to the login tool. So I'll go ahead and hit on the publish icon, and I've published my page. Now let me come back here, explore that particular page, and let me just rectify something over here. So in my previous project, I created an folder for the account options, or the account pages over here. Since I'm not going to use that, all I need to do is to copy my users DB and bring it to the this particular place. Mind you, anytime you are working with users DB, they are supposed to be on the same level. That is where you specify. When you come here, you specify the path for your users DB. In my case, it's going to be in the same level or the same directory as this particular page is going to exist on. So when I come back here, let me explore here. So this is what I mean. The user DB or USSDB is supposed to be on the same level as your login pages. So if I am creating a folder and I'm going to position all my login pages in the folder, I'm supposed to make sure the USSDB is on the same level with those pages. So let's take a look at our final project. I'm going to open my browser over here. Let me open a new tab and let me type localhost and localhost login tools. So I hit on enter and we have our login tools over here. But before then, we are supposed to link these two buttons. So let's come back to our project and make sure we do that. So let me just open my project, come to my index page. Let me link the login to the login page. So this is going to the login page. Let me link this to the sign up page. Let me go ahead and click on OK, and let me publish my pages again. So I'm done publishing my pages. Let me come back to my browser and let me refresh my page here. So my page is refreshed. Now let me click on login and it takes me to the login page. But since this is my first time, I don't have a user account, I'll go ahead and click on the create account and I'm going to specify my account details over here. So this is going to be admin1. Username is also going to be admin1. Now the password is going to be admin, and my password again is going to be admin. I'll specify my email over here I'll go ahead and click on create user, and so my verification page is what I see over here, and it's going to be redirected in 10 seconds. So that is what just happened. And let me just enter my user account details I created over here. This is admin1, this admin, and let me hit on login and it takes me to this page. But before I continue, we are supposed to link this to our account master page. So let's come back to our project and let's do that. So you come to your account home page, right click on an empty space, go to page properties, go to miscellaneous and link this to the account master page. Now let's publish this particular page again. So let's come back to the final project and let's refresh this page, and as you can see we have our options showing over here. Now let's come back to our page and correct a couple of things. So come back here, right click on an empty space, make sure this is set to center horizontally, and republish the page again. So let's come back here and publish this page again. Now let me come back to my project and preview this page. So as you can see, now take a look at something. If I open a new tab and I try to open this, okay, because I have already logged in, I have access to it. Now let me log out and take a look at it again. So let me just paste this over here, and as you can see, because I've logged out and I need a user account to log in, it is redirecting me to the login page. Now let me do that for you to see it again. So I paste over here, as you can see, localhost and a part account home. So when I hit on enter, it takes me to the login page. I'm supposed to log in again. So that is it, working with the login tools. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.